Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. But first, before we get started, I have a couple of quick announcements, like I always do. So first of all, remember this is a general reading, so I want you to take what resonates and leave the rest. But I've decided that at the end of every reading that I'm going to do for right now, I'm going to end it with a love reading. And this is going to be for people that are in a difficult relationship. So if you're in a harmonious relationship, it's not for you. Or if you've taken a time out from looking for someone, it's not for you. This is someone that's actually in a relationship and they're having a hard time. So that will be at the end of each reading now. So I want to make sure I get that out there first. And then I just want to let you know I have a podcast segment that's going to be starting up soon. There was a little bit of a hiccup. I should have already done the first one, but we had a hurricane come through. I'm currently in Florida, and so that delayed it. I had the internet going in and out, and we just felt that it was better to reschedule. So that is now coming mid-September for that particular interview. And I can't wait. Oh my God, it's going to be great. So look for that. And then I have Tarot Tuesday. So if you don't know that, every Tuesday I go live and I answer your questions. It's by donation and people are submitting their questions in advance and during the show. So if you're interested, please check out the previous episode. It's a lot of fun. And if you have a question that you'd like to submit, go ahead and either send it to me before through PayPal or go ahead and do it live. It's a lot of fun. And so there's Tarot Tuesday. And for those of you that don't know, I have a missing person consultation. I hope you don't have anybody missing or know anyone missing, because that's really the worst thing I think in the world. But it's a service that I do offer, and I want to read this to you. I'm just going to read it from my site, and it says, discuss your missing persons case with Alison to see if this is the appropriate service for you and your loved ones. Learn what to expect before, during, and after your missing person psychic reading is done. Learn how you need to prepare and what kind of results you can expect. Alison is fully transparent, and you can tell by my personality, I am fully transparent. In fact, I want you to record the session because I know it's emotional and a lot of information is going to come up. And I want you to be able to go back and really glean that information. And if you're working with a private investigator or law enforcement, you also have that, and they can view it or give them a copy, and that will allow them to get some details for what I see when I look into it. So I do offer that service, and that is a consultation before we move forward with the psychic reading. So that's on my website, and that's Tarot by Alison with one L, Alison. And then I do tarot readings, as you know, and I love it. I love all of it, but I really love the tarot readings. It's a lot of fun, and we're really able to give people some great spiritual guidance and insight into their situation. And I do that over Zoom. I'm currently living in Southwest Florida, so if you wanted one in person, if you're in this general area, that's fantastic. However, everything else is on Zoom. So it'd be you traveling to me. I'm in Cape Coral, Florida. So there's that, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I'm trying to get faster at the announcements. I've been giving everybody a lot of details, and I just want to thank all my viewers and all the new viewers. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right, so that being said, all the housekeeping's done. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So this is for Virgo. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Virgo today? And for those of you that don't know, I shuffle and I cleanse the decks and I meditate for the strongest energy to come through before I begin any reading. Okay, let's get some cards for Virgo. So we've got Queen of Cups, first card out. We've got the Moon. We've got the Three of Cups. The Six of Wands, the Judgment card, the Ten of Swords. For your opportunity, we have the Fool. I'm a Virgo too, so this applies to me. Yes, we have the Fool. Okay, for your challenge position, we have the Five of Cups. All right, I'll show you everything in just a second. Let me feel into the energies of the cards. All right. So in your recent past, we've got this Queen of Cups energy here. And this is really talking about you following your heart, you really doing what you want to do in this world, or being with the person you want to be with, or at least just going in that right direction where you really are following your heart to really fulfill yourself. And it's strong and it's powerful. And I think that you've had to go deep within to figure out what it is that you want. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern, and for others, you were able to dive in. It's kind of a mixed bag, but at the end of the day, Virgos, you are following your heart to really bring in the type of life that you want. So that's your recent past, and I'll get clarifiers in a second. Then what we have in your present energy is the moon, and I really feel that you have a lot of undiscovered adventures that are coming your way. I feel like this is a lot of mysteries. This is just a lot of, I don't want to say supernatural activity, but I just feel like you have a lot of interesting, I would say you're discovering new knowledge that's coming out there. So maybe it's esoteric. Maybe you're discovering new things about yourself, but there were things that have been kind of hidden from you. And I think by you following your heart, that now more and more is being revealed to you. And you're really able to tap into something right now. And I would even say that you're really tapping into your intuition, because both of these cards are talking about intuition too. But the big energy that's coming off for me, because, I put my hands over it and I feel into it, is really about you following your heart. But that's also tying in your intuition to see what you want. Because when we get into your near future, we've got the Three of Cups. And this is just telling me that you're going to find your tribe. You're going to find your community. You're going to find the people that you really resonate with and who you're meant to be with. And this could be friends, family, maybe you've outgrown a certain family member and now you're going on to another one that you're more in alignment with. It doesn't mean that you've cut them out, but maybe somebody else maybe has more knowledge or insight into what it is that you're going on, what path you're going on. And maybe they also are vibing higher than the other person. And that's more attractive, and they're kind of like, it's a magnet. You're kind of going into finding your tribe. But this could be friends, family, this could be coworkers, this could be people that you meet online, that they have become your tribe. But this is a big energy coming through. Let's get some clarifiers now. Okay. Oh my God. So we've got the King of Cups now, clarifying the Queen of Cups. I had to show you that. I was going to pull the cards first. Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is here twice for you. I'll show you in just a second. Okay. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star card. Look at these cards. And the Hanged Man. So a lot of really good energy coming through for you, Virgo. So with you following your heart and really, pursuing what is really important to you, what feels good right now, not doing necessarily what you're supposed to do, but really feeling into these activities, or into people, if it's a relationship that you want, you're following your heart to be with the person that you really resonate with. But we've got the the Knight of Cups, and he's doing the same thing. He's following his heart. He is literally walking towards your future. Then we've got the Ten of Swords, and what this is telling me is that these are old versions of you. These are old cycles that have come to an end, because moving forward after this 10, we start over. And you're going to have a 2, you have Ace and then a 2, but you'll have new beginnings after this. But a lot of things have come to an end in your recent past, and that's good, because we're constantly evolving. You want to go ahead and put that behind you. And it can be painful for some people, but at the end of the day, it's really good. It's a nice cleanse. It lightens your load, and it's a really strong and powerful release. And swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So it could be, old programs that you have in your head, old versions of yourself or of other people, but you're able to go ahead and release it. And then again, like I said, this is really, it's doubling down on you following your heart. That's a huge energy that's coming in for you, and your intuition. Then we look at your present energy, and we've got the Moon card. And the Moon is being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And you're at a crossroads. So while, like I said, everything is opening up to you, everything that might have been hidden, that was the unknown, mysteries that are around you. And I feel like it's mysteries that are good, and now they're presenting themselves. You're really at this crossroads, and you're taking everything into account that's going on. And this is part of where you're meant to be with this Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is really, you're on the right path, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And things are really lining up for you. Because when we get over to your near future, and I'm excited because this is me too, when you get over to your future with this Three of Cups, finding your tribe, it's being clarified by the Star and the Hangman. And what this is telling me is that this is really healing for you by following your heart, tapping into this unknown. And maybe it's an adventure. It's so exciting when you're at that crossroads and you just decide to, you know what, I'm going to follow my heart and I'm just going to go for it. That it brings about a lot of healing, but you have a lot of faith to be able to make this transition, to have this happen. But it brings about a lot of healing. It allows you to tap into this universal consciousness, which I think is also part of what the moon is representing when you have it next to the star. But with the Hanged Man, it's also saying that you've had to look at things differently. That maybe you've had to go within and search for those answers, kind of like a hermit card, but that by pulling back a little bit and looking at things differently, you're gaining that type of enlightenment, and it's allowing you to go forward. And you see she's naked. It's allowing you to remain vulnerable to the world, and you're putting yourself out there. You've got this courage to be vulnerable with people that you love. And I'm getting that it's with your own tribe, you know? And you see that with a lot of people that I would say that are psychic or that are coming into this type of spirituality, that maybe they were afraid in the past to talk about some experiences that they had, but by making themselves vulnerable and just putting it out there, that kind of strength has really allowed them to like knock off the clothes, right? And just put themselves out there. And what's the word I'm trying to say? It's like you don't care. And it's that type of nakedness to the world, but it's literal and figurative. And you just don't care. And that is so freeing. That's the word I'm looking for. Jeez. That it's just so freeing for you to be able to do that, that is very healing for you to step into your own truth and to not have to hide it. Because the moon also can represent things that are hidden, right? It's the mysteries and everything else. But this is allowing you to basically release that. I think a lot of things are coming through. I mean, honestly, for me, I think that a lot of people have psychic abilities. They're just not tapped into it. Maybe it's all the heavy metals in their system, or they don't want to acknowledge it. Maybe they watch too much TV, which is shutting them down. But there's a lot going on. But anyways, I'm just getting that a lot of healing is coming in for you by being able to do that. So that's your overall energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So the first card out was the Six of Wands. And what this is telling me is that you have this type of beautiful success, and it's pride in a job well done. And all these people are patting you on the back, and you see nobody here is jealous. This is your tribe. Okay, Spirit is telling you that by having this type of support and victory comes in, that's how you know you're with the right people. Okay, that's how you know. As you see, he's birthed a dragon. It cracked out of the egg, but he nurtured that dragon. His time, effort, energy, love, nurturing, everything that he had went into taking care of the dragon egg, and then it birthed. And all these other wizards and witches around him know just how hard that is. And they're patting him on the back for a job well done, victory and success. And that's what Spirit is saying for you. Also, we have the Judgment card here. Looks a little different in this deck. And this is time for you to really have this compassionate review of your life and where you are right now. But it's really looking back, and looking back with compassion. You don't want to beat yourself up over anything. It's to look at your journey, because that's what this is about. It's to look at your journey and see where you've been, and now where are you right now. And you're also looking forward. You're following your heart with the Queen of Cups and with the Knight of Cups there. So this card is asking you to take stock in yourself. Ask yourself questions like, who am I now? What am I now? What brings me happiness? What do I love? What is my strength of character? What is my philosophy in life? You know, how is my health? What do I need to change? What do I want to change? Not need, maybe want is a better word. What do I want to change? And I think, just questions like that, like, what direction do I want to go in? Am I with my tribe? You make it yours. You claim this card, but Spirit's asking you to have that compassionate review, because remember, this is you at a crossroads. You're looking at all the work that you've done, and you're asking, is it worth it? Should I stay on the same path, or do I need to switch directions? So you're being asked to review a lot here while everything else is going on. Then we've got the 10 of Swords. And now remember, it's here twice for you. It's in your recent past, where these cycles are coming to an end, but it's also in the guidance and advice from Spirit. And what I'm getting from this card is that Spirit's saying, you know what? This is as low as it's going to go when you have all these releasing that's going on, right? These are thoughts, words, ideas. It could even be things that other people have said to you. Maybe when you were a child, they told you you were stupid, or they told you you were fat, or whatever. And that one word or that one phrase can stay with you for the rest of your life. And maybe this is you just flushing it away. You know what? I'm over it and I'm done. And this is you walking away, whatever that is for you. This is you just kind of saying, you know what? I'm over it. This is as low as it's going to go, and I'm leaving this behind, because you have so much healing coming in. And we're getting ready to go into Virgo season. That's another thing that's coming up for everybody. So happy birthday, Virgos. It's coming. So I'm going to get some clarifiers for the guidance and advice. Yeah, look at this. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands, the Emperor. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. And we have the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Cups. So when we go back to you looking at this type of victory, this is pride in a job well done. And this could be anything for you. This could be, pride in a job well done for you, following your heart, for you tapping into that energy, for you, really caring about yourself and having that kind of self-love right now to do that. It could be a career that you're working on, a love relationship, a friendship, whatever it is you're trying to bring in. But it's being clarified by the 8 of Wands and the Emperor. And this is telling me that you have a lot of omens coming in for you about this type of success. So keep your eye open for that. And this is about you really standing in this position as a boss with the Emperor card. I'm just getting that when you own it with what it is that you're trying to do, and you have that responsibility, that really that's where your success comes from. That all that work that you put into whatever it is that you're working on, you have this ultimate success, and you've got that beautiful Emperor energy where you're the boss. You own it. And you have so many omens coming in around you, so many messages, so many signs. So look for that. They're going to be all around you. I'm getting that there's numerous ones coming in. I mean, they could be hitting you from all angles, but I'm really getting that there's a lot of messages coming in. So please keep your eyes open. Then with the Judgment card, it's being clarified by this Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And this is really telling me that when you have this compassionate review, it's truth time. But this is the kind of truth time for yourself that's bringing you knowledge and wisdom and victory. So for those of you that have had to hide anything in the past, or you don't want to bring it forward because maybe you're going to be laughed at or humiliated in a way, because I'm really getting that whatever it is that you brought forward, that you said out loud, it's allowing you to really be vulnerable and stand in your truth, and this is healing you. So, I'm just going to throw this example out there, and I'm not saying that that's what the vibration is, but I just remember a long time ago, this is a long time ago because I'm older than most of you, I remember Oprah Winfrey coming out and saying that she was molested as a child. Now, she's got a lot of bad rap about her in the spiritual community, because they think that she's part of the dark cult, the cabal. But I do remember just that one thing back then, put everything else about her away. But if you think about that one thing, she literally came out and said it on TV. Wow. So that is really making yourself vulnerable and putting yourself out there. And I remember that I think that that helped her. And I think that she did that because she wanted to help other people be able to come out and speak their truth, figuring if she went first, maybe other people would follow. So I think that it's one of those situations where if you speak your truth, it's very liberating for you. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's molested, right? I mean, obviously, but whatever your situation is, I feel that it will just lighten it for you. I mean, it could be something as simple as saying, to your sister, hey, I stole your Barbie doll when we were 5. I'm just saying, something, it could be something as silly as that, but you want to get it off your chest, right? But that's what's really coming through in here, is that by you doing that and speaking your truth, it's very liberating. I feel that this is coming from a very nurturing and loving energy, and that's allowing you to stay in that vibration, and it's allowing you to really, again, attract your tribe, because you're in this loving vibration. You're attracting people that are in the same vibration, if not higher. So that's coming in for you. Then part of the advice and guidance was this 10 of Swords, to really let these cycles come to an end and know that it's benefiting you. And when those cycles come to an end, we've got the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Cups. And this is telling me that you have this bold and courageous, imaginative charisma to be able to step into the role that you want. And that's also evident here with this Emperor card. That you're very comfortable in the boss position, and you're very comfortable creating something for yourself, whatever that version of you is, or what you want for yourself. And again, this could be a career, it could be a relationship, it could be a hobby, it could be you writing a book, it could be anything that you're bringing in. But again, you were following your heart, is your energy, and now you're able to self-actualize it by making these bold moves. You're taking action on it, and you have no fear. I really feel that whatever you got off your chest, you really now have no fear. I feel that it's about you getting clarity. You have a lot of choices in front of you, and now it's about you getting clarity on what it is that you want to bring in. So really look at that, and that's part of the Judgment card. Really look at what it is you want to do. Like, who are you now? What is it that makes you happy? What do you love? What, that kind of thing. Really look at those questions, because you could have a knee-jerk reaction or response where, maybe you're like the last 10 or 20 years, you say, when people say, are you happy? And you say, yes. Well, maybe you're not. And now it's, instead of you just saying yes, you have to say, well, I'm moving into something that makes me happy. I'm doing what I love. Now that's maybe not, it's kind of a silly example, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, well, maybe you're self-identified as, let's say as a chef. Okay. You self-identified as a chef. Well, maybe that's because you did that when you were younger, and now you're not a chef anymore. And now maybe you decided you wanted to go to law school and you wanted to do something different. You want to pursue your passion, representing people in the criminal law or something. And so, when people say, well, what do you do? And you want to say, oh, I'm an attorney. You're kind of like catching yourself. So it's like things have switched up. So I think it's also that, it's like those are the things that are kind of, those cycles are coming to an end. I was a chef. Now I'm an attorney. So it's a really interesting energy that's coming through, Virgo, and you've got a lot going on, but you're definitely on the right path with this Wheel of Fortune coming in. Okay, I just want to say that. All right, that's part of the advice and guidance from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Fool. It's a new beginning. It's for you to just really, step out there and see what happens. Just put yourself out there. This is like not having a care in the world. This is beginning that Fool's journey. That's your opportunity, which is awesome. Then your challenge is the 5 of Cups. Your challenge is to give up some type of monomania that's going on for you. I think you have some type of obsession with something, and it's not working out for you. I just want to point that out. Whatever you're obsessed with is not something that's meant for you. You see how she's obsessed with this gold ball and she's chasing it and it goes in the pond? Well, she thinks that that's meant for her, but it's not. So once that ball is gone, it's the best thing that happened to her. She doesn't feel that way right now, but it wasn't meant for her. That frog is her new opportunity, waiting for the ball to disappear so he could jump in and present it to her. So I think whatever it is that you're chasing right now is not meant for you. Let's get some clarifiers. We've got 10 of Wands, the Lovers card. We've got the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. So again, just what I was saying, when you've got this Fool energy, it's being clarified by the 10 of Wands and the Lovers card. And so for you to be on that journey, it's really for you to leave these responsibilities behind. I think that for a lot of people, they've taken on too many responsibilities. And a lot of it, what I'm getting is that it's things that other people have asked you to do. So you lightened their load and you've made it harder on yourself. And that's taxing of your energy, of your effort, of just of your physical strength. I feel like a lot of you are really tired and burnt out when this comes up. So you might want to look at that and maybe give some of these responsibilities back to the people that gave them to you to begin with. Start setting up better boundaries instead of always saying yes. Say, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. Maybe you find somebody else or try to do it yourself. You know, but I feel like this is a big energy coming in for you. I feel that, I just want to show you again with this Fool card, with that newness, it's being clarified also by the Lovers card. And this is telling me that you have an opportunity to do something that you are in total alignment with. This could be a career. This could be, if you're looking for a romantic partner, this could be even a friendship. But I'm getting that this is something that, you know, it's in total alignment with you. It's like it's divinely blessed, whatever relationship or career it is that you're trying to bring in. Again, you're on your path. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, and you have a lot of healing that's coming in. And that part of that healing is to not take on so many burdens and to give that back to other people that have placed that on you, but you accepted. So now you need to unaccept. If this is your reading, Virgo, it's coming in loud and clear. You need to set some boundaries. And, you know, instead of just saying yes all the time, have like a new way of when people ask you to say, I'll get back to you. And then you say, okay, how can I say no? If that's your situation, or just say no automatically. And then, you know, say, okay, I'll get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with this Lover's energy, that's going to be the quote of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel that you have something that you're in total alignment with. And it's coming in loud and clear. And that's an opportunity. So the opportunity is there for you. Not everybody grabs it, but it's definitely coming in for you right now. I would say within the next couple of weeks, if it hasn't already, it's definitely coming in. And then here with this Five of Cups energy, you're chasing something, you're obsessed with something actually that doesn't belong to you. This could be a person, place, or thing. You think you want it, but it's really not what your path is. And it's evident by this. We've got the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, and they're both leaving. I mean, isn't this interesting? They are both leaving. You are literally leaving these 8 cups behind to pursue your passion. And that's what was coming in earlier with these cards, to pursue, follow your heart, to pursue what you love. That's what's coming through. This is your challenge, though. So your challenge is to release something that is not working out for you and to pursue something that is your passion. And this is, again, you're leaving troubled water. So maybe this something that you're pursuing is actually causing a lot of strife. Maybe it's causing strife in your relationship, at work, for yourself, whatever it might be. Take a look at what it actually is, because these are thoughts, words, and ideas. You know, is it an attitude that you've taken on that's causing strife? But at the end of the day, you need to really look at something and see if this applies to you. That's your challenge position. It might be difficult for you to see it, but it is there. So again, your opportunity, your challenge is there for you. Not everybody grabs it, but it is available. Okay, so thank you, Virgo, for viewing. And I'm going to roll into the love reading. So I just want to thank everybody again. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I appreciate it. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And that's Alison with 1 L, Alison. All right, everybody. Bye. Okay, now we're going into the love reading. So let me go ahead and clear this space. I just feel like it's so important because during Tarot Tuesday and in my private consultations, you know, everybody is always interested in love because that's the most important thing that we have on the planet is love. And so if you're having a difficult relationship, I'm hoping that these readings can help you. So it's going to be a relatively quicker one. It's not a full spread like before, but I'm using my love deck. And like I said, I cleanse and shuffle in advance, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through. So this is for all my Virgos that are having a rough time right now in a relationship. This is not for anybody that's in a harmonious relationship or is not looking for love. You're welcome to watch, but this is what is happening for people that are having a hard time. So I've asked for the strongest energy to come through. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Virgo. All right. So we've got 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the World. I'm going to get clarifiers. We've got the 10 of Wands, which was similar to what just came up before, and the Star, 2 cards from the previous main reading. Okay. 10 of Cups. So a lot of emotions coming up. The Emperor, which is here again. Different deck, same cards. The Death card and the Tower card. Oh, shit. Okay, so did I say that? All right, so you have a lot of releasing going on. So Virgo, if this is your reading, I'll just get into it. So first of all, this is really about you having the sense of nostalgia. And I think you've been with this person for a long time. And, you know, you have really good memories with this person. But I believe that you had some bitterness and cynicism step into this relationship. And that's souring it. Whether it's from you or the other person or both, I feel that it's affecting the relationship. But you also have a lot of really good memories going back in time. Whether those memories are good or not, you have them. And I feel like because you've invested a lot of time in this relationship, it's making it hard to either communicate with this person to tell them what's happening, or you don't want to for some reason. And then we've got the 9 of Cups, and I'll get some clarifiers to go into that. Then we've got the 9 of Cups, and what this is telling me is that, you know, there's one of you is like really happy and satisfied in this relationship. And I really feel that, you know, when I feel into the energies, I really feel that it's almost like, I feel like this person is happy, and I feel like they're making the other person do all the work in the relationship. And that lightens their load, and it makes life easy. And it's almost like the person that is doing all the work, this is taking like 10 or 20 years off their life, because they're doing all the work and the other person isn't. And that's a huge burden to carry. Excuse me. And then I have the World. And I feel like you're looking at yourself, and so is the other person, you know, whoever, depending on which this person is. And you're like, is this what my life is supposed to be? Is it really coming down to this? Is this really what I want to do? I feel like you're having a huge reflection on it, on what it is that you want in this world and in this relationship. Okay? Because that's what this World card is bringing up to me. It's really you looking at, you know, like long term, do I want to have a relationship like this, you know, for the next 10, 20, 30 years, or even 5 years? You know, is this really what it is? So I almost feel like you need to reevaluate what you want in a relationship and see if this is the right one for you. Because when I go back to the 6 of Cups, where you have a lot of nostalgia with this person, a lot of history, you know, good times, bad times, I do feel that cynicism and bitterness have stepped in. And it's due to, with this 10 of Wands, that, again, you've taken on a lot of responsibility, or the other person has, whether they've articulated it to you or not. Maybe they're the ones doing all the work. But that is taking on so much work is just like a disaster, that they really need to have faith and have some healing coming in for this relationship to work. But as it stands, I feel like that's building up a lot of resentment, because they've taken on so many responsibilities. And that's something that needs to be reassessed, is what I'm getting. And then with this 9 of Cups, where whoever is not doing the work is like really happy, I'm getting that they're sitting pretty in this position. And I'm actually getting that part of the vibration for this, for some of you, is that not only are they sitting pretty and enjoying it and they're kind of smug, but that they think everything's okay. I think they think you like to take on all the work, and or you think they like to take on all the work, and that makes a happy family, when in fact it's not. There's something festering underneath that is not happy. So I hope that makes sense to you, because when we get over here to the World card, where someone's questioning, this is the energy coming off where someone is questioning, my God, is this what it's going to be for like the next 5, 10, 20 years, 30 years down the road? I'm getting this. Look at this. The Tower and the Death card. Wow. This is the Tower. This is somebody being brought back down to reality. Okay, this is the universe stepping in to release what no longer serves you, what's not healthy for you, because you're not able to release it on your own. While all this release is going on over here from the universe, you have your own releasing that you need to do to start making some transformations. So you need to release what no longer serves you on your own, and this is allowing you to go and have like this big, beautiful transformation. But as it stands, no, I think somebody needs a Tower moment to really get the kind of relationship they want. And that could be either having a discussion with this person, having a breakup. I don't know how it's going to come in, but the universe is going to step in to help you with this type of relationship. Somebody could get fired from their job, and then now instead of, like, let's say they have all the responsibility, they lose their job. Well, now maybe you have to take on all the work, or vice versa. But it's one of those moments where you just don't know how the universe is going to bring it in, but it's going to. But that's what I see going on in this relationship. I feel like there's an imbalance of work, and somebody's benefiting from it while the other person is just being like ground with, like, it's like you're under someone's thumb. You're being ground into the ground. If that makes sense. So Virgos, if this is your reading, that's what's coming through in the cards. So if you're having a difficult time, take a good look. All right, everybody. That's what I've got for you. I just tell you like it is. So sometimes it might not feel good, but that's what's coming through in the cards. All right, I'm sending you lots of love and lots of healing vibes, my fellow Virgos, because I'm one too. And again, if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. If you need help in that relationship, if this applies to you, we can do a personal reading and dig deeper. And okay. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love, and bye for now. Okay, bye.